There are hairstylists that are cutting men's hair, but if you're talking about 100% barbershop haircuts or hairstyles, certain men still don't trust women to do it. So I have to prove to them. Even how long I've been cutting, I still have to prove. It's not because, oh, you have to give me leeway just because I'm a woman. I make sure that I prove to them I'm the same level. Yeah. My name is Fidd Osman. I am 28 years old and I'm the owner of Limpeh Barbershop and also the barber. Because I was working full-time as a graphic designer, and then after work I would do haircuts maybe 7:30 to 12 at midnight. So that was just to pass time. But when I did that after work, I felt more fulfilling because I get to interact with more people and getting to know them better. It wasn't about I want to get rich, I want to be famous as a barber. It's just for the sake of wanting to learn more. Every new customer will ask, why did I name the shop Limpeh Barbershop? First of all, I'm not Chinese, and then I have nothing to do with the Chinese community. But to me, that's the point, where you name something that people will talk about. And then they will ask you questions and they get to know you, not judging you just by the name. So I spark conversations with people just because of my shop's name. Yeah. When people found out about me, the most nerve-wracking moment is clients not knowing that I was a female barber. And then when they found out that I was a female barber, they rejected me. They didn't want to come down and all that. But to me, it's a learning experience to know different types of people that I'm going to meet. People might not accept me, people might accept me. So I take in as much as I can to give my best. But no, I'm not saying that only female barbers experience this, but I think majority female barbers will experience like discrimination. People not trusting us to cut male haircuts, even though there are hairstylists that are cutting men's hair. But if you're talking about 100% barbershop haircuts or hairstyles, certain men still don't trust women to do it. So for me, that discrimination is always ongoing. Even till today, there are men who do not trust me to cut their hair. It's more on like, can you cut? So I have to prove to them. Even how long I've been cutting, I still have to prove. I am almost the same as all the other barbers in Singapore or even in my shop. To gain that is to give my best. Definitely I feel hurt because I didn't expect our society to be like that. So the challenges is always discrimination. Not everyone will have the same views of what you do and what other people believe in. So to me, not letting these people justify my work. I remember one of my client that came by. He stayed, if I'm not wrong, all the way in Jurong just to get a haircut. Quite late at night. I think about 11:30. He will usually come around that timing because after work, then he will always accept whatever haircuts that I would want to try on him. He will say, you can do whatever you want as long as you know it makes me look good and for you to practice on. So we will have conversations about about work, about life, and I felt like he's not just a client, he's also a friend. So I cherish the moment that I have clients like this. To me, in the shop we are customers. Outside we can still be friends, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to build a relationship not just because of haircut. Haircuts can always be a haircut, but if you give them a relationship that they will remember and treasure, they will be with you as long as they can. Because one thing about men, they will always trust their barber when the barber gives them a good service and also a good haircut. Boys usually, because they will hang out around this area or they will go to the McDonald's and what and disturb people lah. So when I noticed that, I felt like maybe they are lacking in some love or something like that. So I came up to them and asked them what are they doing and all. Why are they playing around this area? Then at first they were not quite like they were skeptical about me because who am I? But I told them, you know who I am. You always walk past my shop. Then they say, yeah, I recognize you. Okay, next time you just come by to my shop. Then I give you a free haircut. So by doing that, I somehow gain trust because nobody nobody in the right of mind will just, if you want to get a free haircut, I give you a free haircut now. It will be like, is either that person give a free haircut and expect something after that. But to me is, I gain trust by giving something that they think that is impossible. Then after that, they will keep on coming back. But when they keep on coming back, I have to input good values to them, not doing things that is wrong, like doing good to the community. Even a small gesture is still something. I just like to do community service, but in my own terms, because I can't do everything. I can't like donate so much money and all. But I feel like this is the easiest way to help my neighbourhood, to help these boys, other than just giving them money and not knowing who they are and what they are going through as a daily life with their family.